Hello and welcome back to Seeing Things Differently. My name is Alicia and today's video is part of the Calming collection. In today's episode, we're going to explore a technique for calming anxiety. This technique is called externalising. The term externalise means to give something an outward form or existence. So for something like anxiety, which we often feel very internally, this can be a great way to ground yourself and start the process of calming down. So what does externalising look like? Well, it's a technique that I use a lot. In fact, it's the most effective way for me to calm myself down. There are variations of this technique, but the one I will share with you today involves finding and naming objects and colours. So it works like this. You start to feel anxious. Maybe your chest is getting tight, maybe you have pins and needles in your hands or feet, and maybe you just can't seem to get your mind to quieten down. So you start this technique by taking a big, deep breath. So let's do that together now. And then all you do is look around the space that you're in, whether that's outside or in your room, it's the same. Choose 5 to 10 objects as you look around you, and then out loud you're going to name the object and its colour. For example, this is my yellow candle, and then take another deep breath after naming it and continue to the next item. This is a green plant. And this is a red notebook. So let's try it together now, even if you're not feeling anxious at the moment. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Tell me one item you can see and its colour. And another deep breath in and deep breath out, and list another item. You can pause the video here if you'd like to continue practicing with some more items. So why does externalising help to soothe our anxiety? When we're aware of those anxious feelings that can often creep up very slowly and sometimes so subtly that you don't even realise how anxious you're feeling, it can feel like being swallowed up and struggling to pull yourself out, and it can be very hard to organise your own thoughts logically or to stop yourself from spiralling into very negative thought patterns. With this technique, you're able to force your attention away from the internal anxious feelings and redirect to external objects that can't feel our anxiety. Now, during a panic attack or feeling really anxious, it might be as if you have loads of tabs open on your computer browser and you don't know which one's playing the music, which one has the information you need, and every time you click a link, keep accidentally opening lots of other tabs. Now, externalising would be the same as effectively closing that laptop or walking away from it and giving it a chance to catch up with itself before you try and do anything else. So once we externalise, it becomes much easier for our bodies to calm down, ultimately giving our brains a chance to catch up and calm down too. Now, it doesn't stop anxiety permanently, but externalising is a fantastic technique to keep in your toolkit because you can use it anytime and anywhere. And of course, like all things, it becomes easier to use the more you practice and remind yourself. But as you're getting to grips with it, it might be helpful to involve a friend or family member that you feel safe with. You could ask them to remind you to externalise if they notice you becoming anxious, or you might ask them to simply hold your hand or give you a hug while you name the objects and colours in the room. This could also work as a group activity where you can take turns naming colours and objects together. So this concludes today's video, but please come back and watch this again anytime you need help calming yourself down. Thank you so much for watching, and please remember to like this video and subscribe to the Seeing Things Differently channel if you enjoy our content. See you again soon.